And we're live. We're live and we're late. Those of you that watch Twitter, that go on Twitter, will know why. The wolf pack have been at my ankles. Let's move this a bit. The wolf pack have been out in droves and that's better. So I'm live. Welcome. Welcome. How are you all? I'm grand. Hi. Oh my God, Twitter. Indeed. Do you know what? It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. It bothers some people. But honestly, I couldn't give a monkey's. After everything that life has thrown up at me, I don't care. If people think that it's okay to attack en masse somebody that they've probably never watched before, they don't know who I am, they don't know the type of person I am. If they want to attack en masse, fine. You know, I'm really not bothered. Yes, it is. I laughed. I laughed as well. You know, it's very sad because if it was somebody else, then it could really upset them. But you know, I just can't. You know, the videos I make of him are like parodies. They're fun. They're meant to be seen as fun. And I'll get on to something else in a minute. I'll just explain what my videos are about. They're about fun. He is, for me, he's somebody that I can laugh about. I can, you know, make fun of. It's what comedians do. Comedians find people who have characteristics that other people will find funny. And that's what I do, plain and simple. Now, I'm telling you, if he had come to me and said to me, if he'd have come in my private DMs and said to me, Jan, you know, I'm beginning to get really upset about these videos. Would you mind not doing them? Then I would have said, oh, all right, then I'm sorry, you know, because I'm not out to upset you. Can you hear me all right, Rye? Because I can only see you in and I can see there's other people in. So, you know, I think it's a very sad state of affairs that people can't see beyond their devotion to somebody. You know, it's just really, is it that, what? Oh, no, hang on, I did that bit wrong. Oh, God. Get off there. Right, okay. I'm trying to sort of put this on Twitter that I'm live. Anyway, let's do this. You know I can't blooming multitask. Oh, they started attacking you for offending you, for defending me. It's just, you know, it's just very sad, I think. Let's see if any of those lovely people come to say hi or not. I'll just let the boys know. I'll get on there. Let's get out of here. Let's get in here. Right. and then we can really discuss this. There are a number of things I was going to discuss actually tonight. Oh, hi, Danish. Thank you. Thank you. There were a number of things that were on the agenda for tonight, so I thought it's going to be a serious one tonight, because before this Don Monn kerfuffle happened, I was talking about other troublesome people on Twitter. And so I thought, well, I'll probably talk about that in the live. And then this happened with Don Monn. I can assume that everybody has seen this, so knows, what I'm talking about. Now, honestly, if I say to you that in the whole scheme of things, it matters not a jot to me, I'd be telling you the truth. I'm not lying. I'm not one of these people that relies solely on the internet. I'm just not. And those people that know me know that my videos on Don Monn are just to make me laugh, and they're to make everybody else laugh. That's what it's about. Hi, Laura. Oh, yes, Danish. Did you not know? Oh, my goodness. Oh, I had the fun I've just had on blooming Twitter. And do you know what's made it worse? And this actually has put a turn on it for me and has made me reconsider what I was thinking of doing. Don Monn actually addressed me and said, hang on, let's get this up. I don't know if I can get it up on here now. I've got my tweet deck up, guys. So I'm going to read out to you when Don Monn first came to me. What did he say? Where is it? Notifications, that'll be in. Oh, it's not on that one. Right, I think I'm going to have to read it off my phone, guys. Okay, so good at this. Right, hang on. This is just plain me, and I don't understand why you would do this. Now, what I've done, I'll tell you what I've done, okay? I'll tell you what I did. You know I'm an artist, okay? And I work with photo manipulation. So I normally keep that art onto my serious art page. But I also have a Teespring page. And on that, I do merch, and I do, like, silly little sayings and things like that. And I've been doing that. Well, I worked on a picture of Don Monn the other day, and let me find it. Come out of there. And I put it up on there. I put it on my Teespring because it is like merch, and they don't like it. Nobody likes it. How can I do it? How can you be so mean? How can I do it? It's a fun image. It's a fun image. People aren't getting that. People are looking at it. I don't know how I've got. Right, okay, let me see. I can't find this blooming picture. Let me find it. Hang on a minute, and I will find it. I'll read some of the things that people have been saying. It just amazes me, really. You have to go onto my Teespring account. I'll put the link in here. Hang on a minute. Right. Let me find it. And then you can go on there and you can order it. I mean, there's loads. I've got hundreds of designs on there, but this particular design is one with his face on it. And they don't like it. Right, hang on. Here's my, right, there's my Teespring account. Now, I have got hundreds of designs on there. Right, there is my Teespring account, okay? You will see there's loads of artwork on there. This is the first one that I've really done on anyone on YouTube, really. I have done other people, but then you wouldn't know them. I've done my own kids. It's what I do. I'm a graphic artist. And I thought it would be funny to have a picture of him that I now can't find. Hang on, let's go on to there. Let's go into there. Let's go into there. Media. Let's see if it's on there. That I thought would be, you know, quite funny. Do you know what? I didn't expect anyone to buy it, but it's a fun image. You know, considering, okay, there. Can you guys see this? Right, I have to turn the lighting down, don't I? Can you guys see? Oh, right. Can you see that? See, now that's the image, and what I've done is I've put around his face, I've put boom, 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 and I've put splat. See it? That is the design. Now, I've got all these sorts of people saying to me, oh, that's disgusting. How can you do that? That's disgusting. Really? Well, I'm sorry, but in my mind, he's a comical person. So I did a comical picture of him. If he'd have come in my DMs and said, Jan, I don't like that, then I would have said, all right, fair enough. I won't do it anymore. I'll take them off. Fair enough. But he didn't do that. What he did was he came, he said to me, oh, God, let me find it now. Twitter. Oh, that was 2 hours ago. Right. Oh, it won't let me go back more than 2 hours on there. Let me see what it says on here. I mean, I'm a bit cross now, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay. Oh, hang on. I've got to put this up now, haven't I? Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to see it. You are made for me. I mean, it looks like I've been fighting with everybody on Twitter this weekend. I mean, yeah, it's Scorpio season, that's for sure. Hi, Skip. Hi, Crabby Cow News. How are you all? Are you good? It's nice to see you in. Anyway, so initially, I was having words with Erin. Now, Erin is, listen, Erin played us for a fool. That is the truth of it. And I am one for calling people out. And I did call her out on it. And so that was the first one I was squabbling with. Also, anyway, that's by the by. Then I noticed that Morph, and I've been noticing this for a long time, Morph is begging and begging and begging. She even put up a video where she's like the cat that's got the cream because her subs have given her money. She's always begging for money. And she's been getting it. Obviously, she's been getting it. So she's sat there like the cat that's got the cream because she's got the new Shane Dawson Jeffree Star palette. And I'm like, I don't believe this. So anyway, I said something about that on there. And, oh, that's it. She said at the end of it, she said, oh, you know, I may have to start asking if, you know, for money to go to Nick's birthday do in Christmas. I thought, how has she got the audacity to do that? Anyway, so I was saying about that on there. I've every right to say it. It's what I thought. I'll say it. If she doesn't like it, tough. Anyway, so I wrote something about it, and I put Nick in there, Nick Snyder in there, because I thought he might want to know. And also, somebody has sent me something from another website, and it had put Nick's name in there as well. So I thought, okay, so I put it to him. So he then comes back with some bullshit blooming reply. Oh, you know, don't add me or something like that. You know, friends have fallen out and you're now spreading it all over the internet. I thought, no, I'm not. Like, calm down. And then tonight, I thought, and then we've got the Don Monn thing. It's like, really? People need to chill. People need to realise that there's a lot more to life than the internet. That there's a lot more to life than YouTube. Trust me, they need to realise it. 19 viewers worth losing Nosy for. I don't give a toss. I knew Nosy would soon be going anyway because she's friends with Morph, and she's also in with the crowd with Nick. So I knew it was going to happen, and I've asked her why. She said on that one, she said to me, well, why have you... Oh, hang on, let's find it on here. She said, oh yeah, getting back to the Don Monn one, he's put, he actually said that I was harassing him. When have I ever harassed him? When have I ever harassed that man? So I thought, oh, okay, false narrative here. All right, so he's put, the first thing he said was, for the past year, this chick called me a chick. It's been a long time since I've been called a chick, I tell you. For the past year, this chick has non-stop tweeted about me, made videos about me, where she body shames me. Do I? Anyway, body shames me, my husband, and makes fun of my best friend's looks. Once I might have put a picture up of his best friend, because she ain't no oil painting. But then neither am I. You know, come on, have a bit of sense of humour, for God's sake. Hang on a minute. Oh, I've lost it. Oh, there it is. I've let her have her piece. I've let her have her piece, spelled P-E-A-C-E. I'm not sure if that's the right piece. And never said anything, but now using my image to make a few bucks. Harassment at its finest. How is that harassment, guys? How is that harassment? No harassment. No harassment. I do not harass him. Just making the odd video on him does not mean I'm harassing him. Hang on, let's see where the boys are. Anyway, so I responded to that by saying, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, Peter. Peter, have you not profited off others by posting countless videos about them? Your delusion obviously makes you believe someone would want to wear your face on their chest. Chill, dear. It really isn't that deep. Then and then I've got all these wolfpackers coming after me because remember, he said to them that I am harassing. I am harassing his best friend, his husband, and his loved ones. Really? Really? I'm harassing them? Don't think so. Somebody said, oh, I truly hope he sues you. And I put, oh, maybe I'll wear my new icon cap to court. Because I think it's amusing, guys. I think it's funny. It really is. It's pathetic. Oh. So I then just started putting up a load of emojis because it makes me laugh and it's what they deserve. Do they honestly deserve my... What do they think I'm going to say to them? Oh, I'm really sorry. Oh, poor Peter. Poor Peter. Oh, grow up, for God's sake. I even put, damn. And there was me thinking you had no friends, Peter. Shucks. Oh, dear. Right, what's up, Rye? Yeah, just delete them. I expected it. The wolves are out. The wolves are out. Right, okay. I don't know where my boys are. Where are my boys? Where are my boys? Yeah, I am rude. You're right. I'm rude. So what? Rude. Yeah. What? Oh, apparently he's live talking about me. Hey, Wolfers, go over there and talk about him. Talk about me over there. He's talking about me. Go and join in and tell them how awful I am. Oh my God. And he's like out in Miami. Has he been out of the hotel yet though? I tell you what, now let me just finish what I was going to say. Okay. Now, I take it all as a joke because it is a bloody joke. It's a joke. Okay, and he needs to get a sense of humour. And to pick on someone and to paint that narrative is not big. It's not big of him. I'm big enough and I'm ugly enough to look out for myself, and I can look out for myself. I can deal with bullies. Okay, so I'm not bothered. I'm really not bothered. But if he thinks he can continue to sell this narrative on me, I will call him out big time, massive time, because I have got receipts. As I said to him, show me the receipts where I've been harassing you or where I've been harassing your family. Right. I think the boys... Right. Right, hang on a minute. You know, because I won't bow down to bullies. And at the end of the day, I'm a joker. People who know me know I'm a joker. My channel is all about joking. And if he can't take it, then tough. I offered my hand. I offered him a, what do they call it? The branch. I offered him the olive branch. And while I was typing all this stuff to him that I meant, he was still going off to Dre about me, still slagging me off. I mean, come on. I'm nothing but a tiny channel. Why is he bothering? Why? Am I an easy target? I don't care. Listen, this target has been hit so many times. Someone like Don Monn isn't going to bother me. And if anything, I will put out a Don Monn video every day until Christmas. In fact, I might even do Don Monn's Christmas. That's what I might do. Yeah. Then he'll have something to moan about, because I did give him the olive branch and he didn't take it. And all these other people come in saying, oh, but Jan, you've gone over the mark. No, I haven't. Where have I gone over the mark? I'm an artist. Get over it. I do pictures. I do photo manipulation. Yes. And there's only going to come a time when I was going to start doing YouTubers. I didn't put anything on it that was derogatory to him. All I put on was boom, boom, and splat because of the... Yeah, I will. Girl, I'm a liar. You're even using his face to make my... Oh, yeah, all right, yeah. All righty, whatever. Right, I'm going to add a few more mods. If you wouldn't mind getting rid of the wolfers, please. I would appreciate it. Because poor... poor, Rye is having to deal with it all on his own, and it's not fair. It's not fair. He's a good boy. Yeah, so let's go through some of the things that I've been bombarded with by these wolfers. I just laugh. You have to laugh. So he's put... what's that one there that I responded to? Honey, that's why I haven't... Hang on, honey, that's why I haven't said anything ever after you've made all your videos about me. I would be a hypocrite to complain after I make videos about others. Yes! Hang on, I've lost it. But please tell me when I've made merch with their image. I'm waiting. Right. He can't make merch with their image because he isn't clever enough. He's not an artist. It's not that easy. I'm a graphic artist. He is not. That's why he hasn't done merch with a face on it. I'm waiting. So I put, you can wait as long as you like, love. So I'm a fan that wants to celebrate your YouTube famous status. What's wrong with that, Peter? And then I've still got, oh, I'm obsessive. No, I'm not obsessive, for God's sake. There was another bit where he's actually said that I must watch everything that he... Hang on, I think I might... Oh, no, hang on. I think I might... Hang on, retweet. I'm hope to say women are good at multitasking. Guys, I'm rubbish. Hang on a minute. He's just... I tell you what, he won't win. Tell you what, you don't want to rile me up. You really don't. He's just really lucky that I see the funny side of it. But I'm not quite seeing as much of the funny side of it at the moment because I wrote this really long tweet. I did a morph where I wrote like reams and reams to say to him, basically, if I have offended you, I will take it down. That's not what I'm about. I'm not here to offend people. If you can't see past the humour of what I think is funny, fair enough, I'll stop it. Now, as I'm typing this out, which was about 6 tweets, in the meantime, he's still sounding off. So my tweets go up and I'm like, what? He's still sounding off. He's still going off. And I'm like, well, what's the point? What is the point? Then someone said, you're a review channel, Jan. You review his videos. As for the merch, I had a guy make T-shirts with my image on them when I was in the ICU. Making fun of me. So unless he has a copyright on his image, he should be glad you're not being mean. Exactly. I wasn't being mean. It was a face of him. It's not my fault he's ugly. It was his face. I haven't put a face of a pig on there and said oink, oink. Or I haven't put on it, I am a pig. It's his face. His face driving in his bloody Donmobile. Get over it. Jesus. So I put exactly, his woofers are foolish to think he can sue me. His allegations about me harassing his loved ones are false. That's where I will get serious. That is false. I have not harassed him, and I have not harassed his loved ones. I don't do that. If he wants to spread falsehoods, maybe I should too. That's what I responded to that. I had someone say, he should get a cease and desist from me. Why? What's he going to cease me doing? What am I going to, what, I mustn't do any more artwork with his face. The thing is, what he doesn't realise is, unless his image is copyrighted, I am not allowed to use it. Now, the image I used was not copyrighted. So I am able to use my skills as a graphic artist to change it so that that image belongs to me. That's how copyright works, guys. I know because I'm an artist, and I've been an artist for a long time. I know how it works with music, and I know how it works with art. So all this crap about, oh, well, he can sue me is BS, guys. He can't sue me. Listen, he didn't even sue Cookian when Cookian called him a paedophile. Why is he going to sue little old me? Little old Jan's Reviews? Come on, stop it. I'll tell you what, I might put some real stinkers up there now just to prove to him what a total arsehole he is. So you don't want to mess with this one, especially not in Scorpio season. It's Scorpio season, guys, and I'm a Scorpio, so he needs to be very careful. He needs to be very careful. Don't get on the wrong side of this one, I tell you. So then I wrote, he said, okay, he then said, he's now starting to feel like it's basically him saying stop. Yes, I agree with that. Right, someone's put, no disrespect, him tweeting out that he is now starting to feel like he is being harassed is basically him saying stop. I agree with that. I agree. And if he had said that beforehand, if he'd have said that without tagging on the bit about me harassing him, then I would have said, all right, fair enough. You know, I'll find somebody else to find funny and joke about and make funny videos about. You know, he's not that precious. He's not that good. Do you know what I mean? So I agree with that. He is someone I don't think needs to be talked about. You either like, dislike his videos, but he isn't problematic, really. I think he's problematic. Now, the other person and scamming, that is a convo. I didn't get that. I didn't get that bit, sorry. But I will like that because half of it made sense. Right, so I then started writing to him to explain, because he put, the reason I never address any of this kind of crap is because it ends up blowing up and becoming something more than I honestly care about, as seen today. Yeah, I agree with that. But then why tag on that I'm harassing you when I'm not harassing him? I'm not harassing him. But give me a break. Oh, seriously, I have the right to go off from time to time too. Let's move on. And I thought, yeah, he's right. He's being respectful there. You know, I'm quite happy to move on. Fine. You know, it's not that deep. Really not that deep, Peter. So I then wrote back to him, if you were to watch my videos, you would see that there is no harassment there. And for you to put that message out there is unfair. I find you irritating, amusing, and enigmatic. Something that works well with my type of British comedy. If at any time you had told me to stop, hang on, I've got to find the next one now. I would have done so. for contrary to what your wolf pack now believe, I am not about causing pain to others. Life is too short, and away from our computers, who really knows what we have to deal with, right? Now, I'm not reading the Twitter feed at the same time. I'm just writing this back to him in response to that note that he'd put that I thought was okay, but I needed him to know that I'm not happy with him saying that I'm harassing him, because I'm not. And that's a serious allegation, and I won't have that. I don't like liars. I won't be lied about. So I needed him to know that. So I was once a fan, and I strongly refute harassing you or your loved ones. Another misconception is that the videos I make of you are my most watched. Sadly, my most watched video is a Little Shop haul review. That's my most watched. Monn doesn't get me that many watches now. He's not that popular now. So I was thinking of moving on from him anyway. No one bothers about that now. Anyway, so then after that, I put your wolf pack need to rein it in a little. My content is purely for laughs. So blow your whistle or whatever else you do to call them in, and I'll happily go about my business. Lastly, of course, you have every right to go off. We all do. So I was, acknowledging his point about it being, he's got every right to go off every now and then. Yeah, of course he has. And I said that to him. Of course you've got every right to go off. The same as we all have. And then I put, if you had stepped into my office, none of this would have happened. I guess I'll just have to go back to shop reviews. Have a great life, Peter. And that was the end of that, in reply. So I thought, okay, so he knows, trying to keep it a bit light. But I've made it plain that I don't like the fact that he's trying to insinuate that I'm harassing him. No, I'm not having that. So I go back onto the Twitter, and then I read his put, yes, dear. So now he's in condescending mode, okay? Yes, dear, life is short. And since you watch literally everything I do and ridicule me regularly, you would know I just lost a friend 24 hours ago. So please don't try to educate me on the brevity of life. Right. So I wrote back immediately. Now then, just to be clear, I do not watch everything you do, and I did not know you had just lost a friend. And I will tell you on my kids' lives that is the truth. I don't watch everything. In fact, I watch very little of him. The only time I watch him now is when people ask, they send me a DM and they say, oh, have you seen this one of Monn? Maybe you could do, a little video on that. That's the only time. I do not watch all his videos. It would drive me insane. It would drive me insane. And to insinuate that I knew that he had lost a friend 24 hours ago is sick. I did not know he had lost a friend 24 hours ago. And to insinuate that is disgusting. And that's where I get cross. So I'm not going to read all the crap that all these people write, because that's all it is. It's garbage. It's people that think he's wonderful. It's people that attack. I'm not interested in that. I'm really not. I don't care what other people think. I really don't. I know who I am. I know I'm a good person. I know I'm a good mother. I know I'm a good grandmother. I know I'm a good friend. Now, if people online don't know that, then okay. I don't have anything to prove to people online. I have people that follow me, and if they didn't like something I was doing, and there have been occasions when some of my subs have said to me, "Oh, Jan, I'm not sure about that," I will talk to them because I listen to people. But to put that narrative out about me is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. He knows nothing about me. He knows nothing about my life. And to put that narrative out there that I knew that his friend had died or somebody, is it a friend? I don't know. To put that narrative out there is nothing short of bullying. Nothing short of bullying. And I won't tolerate that, guys. I really won't. So let's move on from there. I've got a couple of people that have stood up in my defense, which I'm very grateful for. I am a big girl. You know, I'm big enough, ugly enough, old enough, whatever you want to call me, to stand up for myself. But it's still nice to see people that also see, you know, that what this guy is doing isn't right. You know, he's a big YouTuber. I'm not. You know, I'm as scatty as the day is long. I'm a nutter. Quite happy to say it. I'm crazy. Yeah, okay, I'm crazy. Everyone knows I'm crazy. But I don't have a hateful bone in my body. And I've been through enough. Without going into detail, I'm not going to tell people, especially not all this lot that couldn't give a toss. They've only just come here to slag me off anyway. But I've been through enough in my life not to let other people's opinions of me affect me. They don't affect me, guys. The only people that affect me are my loved ones. And I'm lucky I've got loved ones because there are people out there that don't have loved ones. So I count myself lucky. I do. And they do love me and they see me for who I am. And I've got some loved ones on here that, you know, that love me for who I am. And who I am is not a harasser. I'm not a bully. I'm not, yeah, call me crazy. I am crazy. I have mental health issues. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I'm not ashamed to say it. But I'm not a hateful person. And to be painted like that by somebody with such a vile, fierce following is unfair. Very unfair. After I read that about Peter, you know, saying, still going off about what was the last one that he put? Let me see. I want to read this to you guys because it's important that you realise exactly what's going on. So I put, whoa, and then I added him. So while I'm composing these tweets, you continue to spin the narrative that I am harassing you. Jeez, I actually believed you were better than this. And I did. I wrote those tweets from my heart. I didn't write them to give him a whole load of BS. I wrote them because I thought he has got a point. You know, maybe I have been annoying him and he has got a point. You know, and if he'd, as I said to him, if you'd have come into my office and said to me, look, Jan, you know, it's just getting me down, I would have stopped. I would have stopped. I'm not out to bloody hurt anyone. Now, blimey, he's miserable enough as it is. Why should I want to make him even more miserable? So then I get these people. Oh, I'm psychotic. No, I'm not psychotic. I'm not psychotic. Her whole channel is dedicated to harassment. No, it's not. My channel has got lots of different things on it. It's got vlogs on it. My most watched video is my Lidl's one. I've got an Audi one. I've got restaurant reviews on there. I've got loads of things on there. Yes, I've done a batch of Don Monn ones, and the reason I've done a batch of them is because people asked for them. I did a couple, and the reason I started with him is because I used to be a fan of his, and I really was quite hurt and quite disturbed when it came out that he'd been fibbing about this, that, and the other. That's when I started making videos about him, because I used to watch him. I used to watch him every day. I'm not saying I was a stan. I don't believe in this stan business. It seems to me anyone that stans anyone is so blinkered, it's like obsessive. I'm not like that. I don't obsess over people. Jesus. God, no. So that's why I started doing the videos. You know, and people liked it because I did it a bit tongue in cheek. I did it for the crack, which means for the laugh. I enjoyed watching it, and other people enjoyed watching them. And, you know, I think I've got a different humour to a lot of people, and they enjoyed it. That's why I did it. I didn't do it to have a poke at him. God, he's insignificant to me. Doesn't mean anything to me. So she's saying, oh, I'm a bully with a capital B, period. Why do people put a T after period? You cannot use someone else's fate. No, I can. Sorry. I can because I'm an artist. Get over it. I'm gross and all the rest of it. I don't care. There are a couple of people that used to follow me that are in a clique. I'm not surprised they've gone. I'm not surprised they've gone because part of their clique is the morph. They're friends with the morph. So I knew in time that I would lose them. I don't care. At the end of the day, part of me is to speak the truth. I'm not a BSer. Is there such a word? BSer? I don't, you know, and if I find something out, then I'll say it. Who's going to stop me? And, you know, and in my opinion, I feel that I have every right to do so, the same as everybody else does. Why shouldn't I do it? Is it worth me even bothering to try and read this? Is he still live, guys? Yes, he's so insignificant to me that you make videos. Yes, that's true. I make videos because he makes me laugh, and I can have a good laugh about them. That's why I make the videos. I need more moderator. Oh, hi, Raphael, sweetheart. Yeah, I wasn't reading because it was whizzing past so quickly. You're on. Oh, he's not on live anymore. Oh, thank you, Krabby. Thank you, Mama Beth. You can be thin. It's YouTube. You can't. I'm not thin-skinned, Mama Beth. And thank you so much for your support earlier. I really appreciated it. I'm gonna read a bit now, guys. Sorry, this is live, but I needed to speak. Do I ever even watch his vlogs? I watch his vlogs when I'm going to do a video about them because I can't bear them. They go on for over an hour and he just regurgitates the whole time the same. It's like going in the kitchen and cooking the same meal every night. Why would I want to do that? There's no point in doing that. No, I don't watch his vlogs. Not anymore. Why exactly did I start? I've told you that. Oh, thank you, Mama Beth. That is true love or hate Peter. She does have right to make videos. Thank you very much, Nikki. I'm going to start reading now. If you can just get rid of the ones that are just here to insult me. So boring. Really? You don't know me. You don't know me. I just moderated Joe Raphael. Sorry, I wasn't looking on here, but it was important to me to say what I needed to say. But now I can talk to you. Oh, he's live again, is he? Oh, dearie me. Why is every comment being deleted? Because the wolf pack are in, they're all barking. Knows better than to act. Yes, I thought he knew better as well, Mama Beth, but obviously he doesn't. He doesn't. I know, it's just, I knew they'd come in. Don't say boomer. Oh, hi, Shanoa. Ah, don't say boomer. That is so disgusting and disrespectful. What are you saying, Shanoa? Yeah, I can make videos about who I want. And I tell you what, if anything, I will do some spiteful videos if I was that way. The thing is, the joke of it is I'm really not. I'm not that way. You know, it would be hard for me to change the way I do it anyway, because I'm not like that. Do you know what I mean? I can take the mickey. Yeah. Yeah, Drag Race. Let's talk Drag Race. I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed that we lost Blue Hydrangea. Oh, I liked her. I really liked her. You want to get to know me then? You can get to know me, Val. I'm perfectly fine. I'm nutty. I'm as nutty as a fruitcake, but I'm not abusive. I'm not mean. You know, I'm just not. That's not me. Please don't time me out. I follow Jan and have been defending. Thank you, Cindy. Oh, that's lovely. Check my Twitter DMs. Ugh. Do I have to? Oh my God. I know he's live. I can't with all the deleted meaning YouTube. What? What does he mean by that? Right, hang on. Oh, thank you, Linda. I think I've probably got enough in here now, darling. But yeah, I think they're calming down. I think they're all heading off because they're like, oh, she's a nutter. Yes, I am. I'm a nutter. I admit it. But don't bloody paint me as something I'm not. I'm not, you know. If you can't take a joke, you know, my kids take the mickey out of me all the time, especially my eldest son. He does the best. He does the best impression of me. It just creases me up. You know, why do people take things so seriously? Those who matter don't mind, and those that matter don't. Oh, those that matter don't mind, and those that mind don't matter. Yes, I like that. That's nice. I don't claim that British humour. No, you don't like British humour. I think it's different to American. Therefore, please refrain from swearing. Oh, yes, we don't swear here.
Here's the top search result.
Oh. Therefore, okay, what's my Twitter? It's the same as this, Jan's Reviews, or it's at Reviews Jans. Be prepared for people slugging me off. Yeah, do you know, I just want you to know. Oh, thank you, Nocturnal Phoenix. I know not everyone's going to agree with me. I can be a bit controversial. I know I can, but I'm not nasty. You know, if I am talking about somebody, then I mean I'll say about Morph. I call her Avid Beggar because I've seen it somewhere and I thought, yeah, that suits her really well. But if I was to do a video on her, it would be the same as I do on PeterMonn. It would be fun. I'd have a laugh with it because that's the way I am. I'm funny. I think I'm funny. I laugh at myself anyway. Oh dear. So my videos are pointless. Yeah, maybe. Is she skipping for anyone else or just I'm not skipping? Too old for that, darling. I can't be doing any more skipping. I wish I could see you dance show with Michelle. It looks so amazing. Did you see it, Raphael? She was so good on there, but they put her in the final two. She had to go in the dance off. Can you believe that? You think she's obsessed with Peter? Then Peter's obsessed with James. Absolutely. I'm not obsessed with Peter. Why would I be obsessed with PeterMonn? Come on. I did quite a few videos because he's easy to work with. He's funny. He does stupid things. His whole persona is comical. Oh, Shanoa, that's really sweet. That's really sweet. Oh. Yeah, I think that the only thing that I'm offended about, you only get to see clips. I tell you, do you not get BBC Three? Because I know Dre watches and he's in America. Where are you from? Just curious because of the accent. I'm from London. I'm a Londoner. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go. I'm a proud Londoner. Oh, you don't have BBC Three? Ask, right. What's his name? Dre. Ask Dre how he watched it because he does watch it. I could try and send you a link. Peter is a giant, no pun intended, hypocrite. Pay him no mind. He sent his wolf pack over, but don't let that get you down. I'm not, darling. I'm really not. And that's why I've gone live as well, because I know that there'd be people that were worried about me, and don't be. I'm like old enough, fat enough, ugly enough to look after myself. But I deal with humour. And I'm not going to get into a slagging match with these people. What's the point? What is the point? It's not that important to me. It really isn't, Things that are important to me, things that upset me are to do with the outside world, not Don Monn throwing a hissy fit because he doesn't like a picture I put on a bloody T-shirt. Get over yourself. Jesus. I might find a really bad picture and put a really nasty one up there now. Huh. That'll teach him. Right, let's just put that up again just so that you know where to go. Guys, you can leave these people up here now because unless they're swearing. We don't have swearing in here. Sorry, we just don't. Greg, I count how many Peter's done on various people. Absolutely. He does tons. He does tons and tons on James Charles and who else? I don't know. I mean, he put up this tweet. Oh, well, I know you watch it, all my No, I don't. I really don't. You're not that important to me, Peter. In fact, you're not important to me. Get over yourself. I watch Peter's videos. Missed that. I watch Peter's videos. Although I want to know your side, there's always two sides of every story, and the truth is always somewhere in the middle. I've never understood that. I have never understood that. It could be because I'm a bit thick, but I've never understood that. The truth, okay, the truth is I do videos on PeterMonn where I make fun of him in comedy. I do comedy videos about someone who I think is comical, someone who makes me laugh, someone who winds me up a bit, someone who perplexes me because I'm like, how has he got that many followers? And it's not because I'm jealous. I'm not jealous. I couldn't give a rat's arse. It's just, it amazes me how people watch him. Hang on a minute. Boy. I want to get my son to get me, I didn't want to say his name. I want to get my son to get me a drink. Lost the thread. It's gone now. Remind me what I was saying. 101 dislikes. Oh, have I got 101 dislikes? The wolf pack are out in force tonight, guys. Disliking everything I do. I'm really worried. I'm really, really upset. Do you know what? In my life, the realities in my life where Jan isn't all singing or dancing is when my kids are ill. Okay? When my granddaughter's ill. They're the realities in my life. They're the things that break my heart. Not PeterMonn. Not wolf packs coming after me, calling me names, making fun of me, saying I'm ugly, saying I'm fat, doing the da. I don't care. Say what you want. I don't care. The things that are important to me are my family and my family's health. Period. Nothing else. My family and my loved ones, that's what's important to me. Now, if people want to unfollow me because they believe that what I've done is so bad, it's awful. So she must be awful. Oh, that Jan is just awful, awful. And I've had people say that. I've had people who, like tonight, who were subscribers and have said, I can't follow you now, Jan. No, that's it. Can't follow you now. Really? Honestly, I don't care. If I ended up with 1 subscriber after this, I'd be happy, because the internet isn't my life and YouTube isn't my life. I make videos about PeterMonn because he is funny. He is deluded. He is, in the past, he's been very, very shady. I stood up for him. I felt his pain when he was called a paedophile by John Cookian. I felt for him because I was a fan of his then. I used to watch him. I used to watch him padding around his kitchen. I may have watched a few of his vlogs then. I don't think I could watch all of them. They're just too much. But yeah, I was invested in PeterMonn as a person, as somebody that entertained me while I was cooking or while I was doing nothing on the TV. I'd think, oh, I'll watch Peter. I'll watch Peter, see what Peter's up to. And I felt so bad for him when he was, you know, those rumours were going around. And I'm being genuine here, guys, and I don't often get serious on my YouTube channel because I like to have fun on it. It's therapy for me. Yeah, you know, I have my issues and it helps me. So when he went through that with John Cookian, I really felt for him. I couldn't believe that somebody could say that about him and paint this narrative. And I continued to follow him for a long time. Then the other shit came up, and I can't remember what it was about, guys. What was it about? No, it's not therapy to be hurtful to people, and that's not why I'm doing it. Bad-mouthing Tonya, I haven't bad-mouthed Tonya. I've said, I put up a picture of her, the same as I put up a picture of myself. I mean, people read too much into what other people do. You should never find joy in hurting another, and I never do. I can honestly say I have never found joy in hurting other people. That's not me. I would much rather make people laugh, and that's why I did the Monn videos. That's exactly it. And if you don't want to believe that, nothing I can do about it. Especially when he's painted me as being someone who's been harassing him for, what was it he said? Over a year? I've been harassing him. If you want to believe that, believe it. You know, it's not, it really isn't. And I'm not just saying it. It's not important to me because I have far more important things going on in my life. I've had far more important things happen in my life that have made me the person I am today. And I'm not going to tell all these people that have just come here to slag me off. It's nobody else's business. There are people that know, but, you know, it's nobody else's business. I'm not a troll. I am asking questions. Yeah, you can ask questions, Tracy. I'm quite happy to answer. And honestly, I have nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. But obviously, if my mods think that, you know, I don't have any swearing, because I don't swear, and I don't like swearing. So yeah, you will be taken. You will be taken off. But yeah, go ahead, Tracy. Ask me a question. That's what I'm saying, honestly. Engagement. Yes. Yes, I am getting engagement. And that's nice. It's not I'm confused. So you like to make people laugh at other people's expense? It's called comedy, darling. It's comedy. You know, that's what comedians do. You know, and as I said, if Peter had said to me, listen, enough, then I would have stopped. But he never did. He never did. I read that one. If it's not important and you know it's hurting another person, then why keep doing it? Okay. It's not important because there are far more important things in my life. But I didn't know I was hurting another person. He never told me. How do I know? How do I know if he doesn't tell me? Peter has good messages in his videos. I respect that. If you take anything from his videos, I used to watch him. I used to be a fan. So I'm not going to, you know, take the mickey out of you for that. I don't know where you are in your life. I don't know what message you take from his videos. So I don't know why I'm getting put. I've asked and I never said one curse word. All right, Tracy, ask the question, darling. Ask the question. Comments get deleted, so we can't ask questions. No swearing here, but I bet this gets deleted. No, it won't do. I want to answer your questions because I have nothing to hide. You know, I'm just me. I've got nothing to hide. It seems to be very important to you. Why even put energy into something you don't like? What's very important to me? What? Mary Corrigan. Tell me what you mean by that. What's important to me? I'd like to know. He's asked you to stop making videos about him. Can you please respect that? Yes, I can. I can respect that. And as I said to him, if he told me that, then I would have stopped it. But he's never told me that. And in fact, weirdly enough, somebody actually asked me yesterday, I think it was, I can't work out, do you actually like this? Do you, what did she say? Do you like PeterMonn or not? Because I think he's getting pleasure out of seeing the videos, the funny videos about him. I'll show you it. Hang on, let's see if I can find it. Somebody wrote this to me yesterday. Not making it up, because guess what? I don't lie. I'm not a liar, okay? So let me see if I can find that. Someone wasn't sure whether I liked him or not. See if I can find it. I'm still getting all the insults. Hang on. Yeah, it's before then. Right, and you can check this out actually on my Twitter. So that would be on mentions, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm good at this. I'm good at this. But I need to say to all my subs, don't worry about me. I'm fine. Honestly, it's water off a duck's back. When you've been through what I've been through, this is nothing. It really isn't. Let's see if I can find what this person said to me yesterday. I must be nearly there. Am I there? Am I there? Oh, can you find it? See, people assume so much, don't they? That's what I don't understand. Why do people assume so much? They don't know me. They don't know how my mind works. So why assume things? They assume that he must mean so much to me. No, he doesn't. He means nothing to me. Oh, I can't find it now. Oh, no, I can't find it. Anyway, this person said to me, oh shit, I wish I could find it because it was quite a good thing. And she said to me, I can't work out, do you actually like PeterMonn or not? And I wrote back and I said, I neither like nor dislike him. I said, you know, but he gives me good content. That's exactly what I said. And she came back with, oh, well, I really hate him. Where is it? And then she wrote back, oh, I really hate him. And I wrote back something like, oh, here it is. Okay. This tweet is unavailable. Or maybe she disappeared. Hang on. Right. So I wrote back, I don't loathe or dislike him. He has done nothing personally to me to do so. Does he irritate me? Yes. Is he full of hot air? Yes. Does he befuddle me? Yes. But he gives me great content. And then I put like a wink. Now, that is what I think of PeterMonn. So for those of you that think I'm obsessed, no, I'm not obsessed. As I said, I don't loathe him or dislike him. He has done nothing to me personally until tonight. Tonight he has. So maybe I'm going to have to change my ways. Does he irritate me? Yes. Is he full of hot air? Yes. Does he befuddle me? Yes, because I can't understand how he lives his life like that. I can't understand what makes a man get out of a marital bed at 2 o'clock in the morning to drive around the street. I don't think that's very odd to think that that's odd. Kane! I don't think that that's very odd to think that's odd. It is odd. Why does somebody leave their marital bed at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning to drive around to talk to himself and video it? Doesn't make sense. But then I put, yeah, but it gives me good content. And that's what he does. He gives me good content, guys. He's not important to me. He's asked you, no, okay. Asking it, yeah, okay. I've been putting time out. Sorry about that, Tracy. Hi, Jan. Just tuning in. I'm fine, Donna. Thank you, darling. But where's the humour? Watch my videos, you'll see. I can't explain humour. Who can explain humour? Humour is subjective, the same as art is. You can't explain humour, okay? Either you find something funny or you don't. Everyone is being deleted. No one's cussing. Okay, yeah, well, people are looking out for me because I've had quite a lot of come my way on Twitter. So they're looking out for me. Your boy Jimmy has a question as well. Oh, okay, where is that? Genuine question. What made you stop watching Peter and then start making videos about him? Right, I stopped watching him because I got tired. I got tired of hearing the same old stories. Also, I couldn't relate to him on the same level that other people could because I'm not an addict. I've never been an addict. And he was forever going on about his mum. And I just thought, I don't really need to be hearing that. And to be honest, I found his videos were getting quite depressing. So that's why I stopped watching him. And it also coincided with the nonsense that came out. And I forgot what it, I know what it was. It was when he did that live with Paige Christie. And I thought, oh my God, who is this man? He was a completely different person to how he was with his flipping his fans and all that. Down in that dungeon of his, he was a completely different person. And I didn't like it. I didn't like him. And I didn't like the way he dealt with Paige Christie. Petty Page. I just didn't like that. And that just sort of put me right off him. It reminded me of things I don't like in men. And that's it. Why did I start making videos? I think you'll probably find the very first videos I made about him were me being very confused about him as a man. I just couldn't understand why he was like that. And I think certain things came out as well about him pretending to be something that he wasn't. And I thought, whoa, I don't think I like that because, you know, I'm a very honest person. I don't care what other people think. I am a very honest person. And I don't like people who lie. And I just thought, oh, you know, I'm not sure if I really want to watch this guy anymore. So that's why I stopped watching him. I don't understand you don't like him, fine, but why attack his family and friends? I've never attacked his family and friends. Never, ever, ever. I might have said funny things about, you know, his gorgeous Venezuelan husband and his super duper, what's he called? Judge, not Judge Judy. What's it called? Good friend, Judy. I've forgotten. But I have never attacked his family and friends, ever. I can assure you. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. If Jan should stop making videos on Peter, Should everyone stop making videos about other people? No one can't talk about another YouTuber again. Exactly. Thanks for pointing me in the right direction there, Raphael. Tracy Powell. There's a difference between parodies and criticism, then calling his friends names and his family as well. They have nothing to do with this. I agree. Have I called his family and friends names? Not that I remember. Not that I can think of. And that's the honest to God truth. I don't think I have. I always referred to his husband as his gorgeous Venezuelan husband because that's how he refers to him. I think I've spoken once about his good Judy. That's it, isn't it? His good Judy when they were messing about in a supermarket once. And that was more about their childish behaviour in the supermarket with the hula hoop. That's it. That's it. Why do you make fun of his husband and friend? What have they done to you? I've answered that one. What made you want to make merch with Peter's face? Because that's what I do. I am a graphic artist and I'm always working on my computer, doing images, and sometimes I've got a Teespring site and I've got hundreds. I don't even know how many I've got on there. Hundreds of pieces of artwork on there. I've got things on it like Keep Calm and Fly. I've got Own It. I've got Lipstick Matters. I've got Raccoon Alert. I have no interest in drama whatsoever. My Twitter block list is endless. And I just thought, you know what? Maybe I can do a picture of Don Monn. I call him Don Monn. So I played with a few images and I quite liked it. I thought, yeah, that's a fun one. And I didn't put anything derogatory on it. It's just a picture of him that I've manipulated and I put the words that he uses on there, which is boom, 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 boom. He uses it. And splat. That's referring to the time he ran over the raccoon, guys. Because we all know he did. Oh dear. Mod, here is the line. Any name calling, ban. Any swearing, ban. Any violent personal attack. Yes. Thank you, Ollie, my sweetie. Right, I answered that one. Can you please answer why you make fun of I don't attack his family and friends. God, what was he pretending to be? He was pretending to be a what was it? A mental health professional, wasn't he? When in actual fact he was working in a what do you call it? Recovery facility. But he didn't have credentials. He didn't have the certification to do that. And I think he may have been certified to be a life coach. But then, to be honest, anyone can be a life coach. I could be a life coach. So he was pretending to be professional in that field. And that wasn't true. And it was proved that it wasn't true. That's the answer to that one. It's her channel. That's why people are being deleted. Yes, thank you, Mama Beth. Tracy, what have you said there? Oh, I've lost you. Oh God, miles away. You apparently called Tonya Doll. Did I? Tonya Doll? Did I? That doesn't sound like me. When do I ever say Tonya Doll? That's not. Oh, you called Tonya a troll. Did I? I can't remember that either. If that were to happen, okay. If that were to happen, Jan couldn't respond due to how frequent they are. We are trying to weed out people who are being immature and keep the ones who conduct themselves appropriately. Well put, Ollie. Well put. I'm quite happy to talk to people. Maybe I did call Tonya a troll. Shoot me. Doesn't mean to say I'm harassing her. What has he done that is anything different than what you're doing with your videos? He brought attention on you, like you have brought attention to him. Okay. He's a bigger figure than me. Jesus. And you shouldn't really have to answer that, Liam. Is it Liam Era? What has he done that is anything different than what you're doing with your videos? My videos are like parody. My videos are like comedy. Are his? I don't think so. You apparently called Tonya a troll doll and said she was ugly. That's what I thought at the time. Aren't I allowed to say that? This is still going on. It is. It is. Who's going to care about troll comments in a screenshot? Oh, thank you, Melissa. Thank you. That means a lot. He did run it over. Yes, he did. He ran that poor old raccoon into the ground until it was splattered on the ground. And then he made out he didn't do it. We know he did it. He went back the next day. And I mean, who goes back the next day and says, oh, this is where it was wrong. Look, there's a dip in the road. Come on. Stop it. You don't have to laugh. Ha. I'm answering questions. I'm quite happy to. Just a simple question. If you have no interest in drama, then why are you watching Peter's drama channel? Good question. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. But I have people, subs, that like me to watch it. So I do occasionally. But trust me, I don't watch it a lot. I swear, I do not watch it a lot. I can't bear it. Sometimes I watch his reviews. Hilarious. They are hilarious. I cannot watch a full, I would say I can't watch more than 10 minutes of a vlog. What I do sometimes, and this is for research purposes, what I do sometimes is I watch a little bit and then I'll jump forward and then I'll watch a little bit there and then I jump forward. And I can swear to God, no word of a lie, he's still talking about the same thing that he was talking about yesterday. That isn't entertainment for me. The people that know me, they know what I watch on YouTube. And it certainly isn't Don Monn. Jesus, I watch aviation, I watch art program, art things, I watch documentaries. What I watch you wouldn't be interested in. I'm boring. There's very few. I watch British comedians. I watch all sorts of things. I don't watch Don Monn. I'm not obsessed with Don Monn, please. All these people claiming that Jan said this and that have no receipts and are just taking Peter's word for it. Exactly. And he should be ashamed of himself. And I will say that. I will say that to him. And I will get an apology from him because it's disgusting. And I don't know what he said in his video just now. I don't care. Paint me who you want to paint me. I know who I am. All these people. Okay. Any interest in covering Honorson? Do you know, I don't know him. And to be honest, my style, I don't like to be serious. Does that make sense? I don't like to be serious. I come on here to have a laugh. All my lips are peeling and everything, guys. I come on here to have a giggle, to make people laugh. I want people to come to my channel to laugh, you know, and to have fun because there's so much misery out there. And it's like I said to Peter just then, life's too short. You never know when your life's going to end. You never know when somebody you love is going to lose their life. You never know when somebody you love is going to be in so much pain that the pain transference nearly kills you. You just don't know. So I don't want to come on here and be miserable. I don't want to come on here and tell you all the times I've cried because I've nearly lost my daughter or I've nearly lost my granddaughter. Nobody wants to see that. And I don't want to do that. I don't want that, guys. I want my legacy to be having fun. And yeah, you're going to get the wolf pack saying, oh, you're going to have fun making fun of Peter. Well, he's just somebody that I found amusing. So shoot me. But there's not a bad bone in my body that would want to harm him. And if he had come to me and said, Jan, I don't like what you're doing, I would have said, all right, fair enough. All right, I was only having a laugh. My last bit, and I will put it on my Twitter, is I said something about him, I don't know, something about him getting on a helicopter. And people saying, and the pilot saying, oh my God, we're not getting him on here. Guys, I would say exactly the same thing about me. That's what people don't understand. I would say the same thing about me, and I have said the same thing about me. If a helicopter came to pick me up, I'd be like, they'd be like, oh my God, we can't get her on here. But what happens is people are so bloody obsessed with PeterMonn or whoever that they can't see the humour. And they just paint you as somebody who's nasty. And I'm not nasty. That's it. I'm not nasty. Anyway, that's by the by. Yeah, so I don't know whether I could do Onison because, Onison, I don't know him. See, that was another thing. I did Don Monn because I knew him, because I was a follower of him, because I was a fan of him. I knew all his little idiosyncrasies. I don't know any other YouTuber like that, really. Because, well, I do, but not that you would know, not that, you know, would make me laugh in that way, or, you know, I don't know. I mean, I've thought about doing other people. You know, it's like people need to have a taste of reality sometimes. I've got my feed on, my Twitter feed, and this speeding Porsche crashed into a second-story building after losing control and killed 2 people. That is real life, guys. That is real life. That's what I try and get away from, because that is painful, you know? I mean, over in England, and I don't want to get serious because I'm a very deep person, but I'll just tell you this story. Over in England, we had a lorry, a container full of Vietnamese refugees. They'd sneaked on, and by the time they got to England, they'd all frozen to death. None of these people were over 30. None of them. They were all young people coming to England for a better life, to earn money, to send back to their families in Vietnam. They were all young, you know. They were all young girls, young boys, young enough they could have been my kids. That is the realities of life, okay? And that's why this nonsense, it means nothing to me, because things like that, they mean something to me. Not someone being upset because I've done a silly picture and put it on a T-shirt. Come on, guys. It's not important, you know. Words can be harmful too, love. Yeah, they can. He lives life just like you. But if you want to be critical, then you should probably have done that through one-on-one contact with him. I wasn't being critical though, really. You know, it's just fun. Yeah, I didn't know he'd. And this narrative is now saying, oh, see, he's painting this narrative now that all I do is watch his videos. So I must have known that somebody had died. I don't know who's supposed to have died. But he's painting this narrative that I'm so cold-hearted that even though I knew somebody had died close to him, I'm still making fun of him. Really? No. No. I hear you. A lot of questions are just being repeated. Yeah, I can't keep, answering the same questions. Julia, I hear you. I'm horribly ill right now, in awful pain and trying to take my mind off it. Oh. My illness is hurting my poor mum more than me. So hard to see her feel so helpless. Oh, Julia, send my prayers. I send my prayers. You know, when my daughter was very, very sick, she banned me from going to the hospital with her in the end because she said, Mum, I can't cope with seeing how upset you are. Because it destroyed me. And then I felt really bad. I felt really guilty that I was so crap at hiding my feelings that she couldn't have her mother there. So I do relate to that, Julia. I'm really sorry, and I really, truly hope that you get better soon. I really do. I'm sorry you're in pain as well. That's so distressing. I really do mean it. Hang on a minute. Oh, that jumped. I saw that I have friends in England. I checked to make sure they were not affected. Yes. What, the Vietnamese one, Janice? Do you know that affected me for days? You know, people haven't got a clue what I'm like. That affected me for days. I wish you didn't have to talk about this stupid stuff. I don't care who you talk about. I don't watch Peter anymore unless his one friend is on there. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to say, oh, sod him. I can't be bothered. But I don't like the fact that he's saying I'm something I'm not. No, I'm not that. I'm not. Okay. We still got nasties coming in. I got blocked by Peter for asking about his dogs never getting a walk. Oh, see, that's another thing. In all seriousness, he's got 3 dogs. He never takes them out for walks. He's got an outside. He's got like a fenced off bit, hasn't he? He never takes them out for walks. I'm sorry to hear that, Cassandra, but I know exactly what you mean. You've made a lot of videos on him, though. Do you see why he feels you're... Yes, I do. I do, Gabrielle. I do. I'm not stupid. I'm crazy, but I'm not stupid. Yeah, I do realise that. And do you know what? I've said it over and over. If he did say to me, Jan, enough's enough, I would have said, all right, hands up, I won't do any more then. Sorry. That's all he had to do, Don't set your blooming wolf pack on me. She is a review channel. I am. What's that, Cassandra? Now they all need their teeth out. No. I just wish the dogs were looked after. Peter always has something to cry. Oh, no. That upset. I love animals as well. Genuinely, please answer. How would you feel if someone spoke about your family or friends negatively? What, in the real world? Yeah, I wouldn't be very happy about it. If I put them on camera, I would expect people to say nasty things because that's what people do. And that's just life, guys, you know? So consequently, I don't put them on camera. And that's the main reason. So yeah, I just think it's the nature of the beast. Is he the only one you make videos about? No, I've started doing some on Shane Dawson. For someone who has watched you for at least a year, if not more, it's a narrative that Peter is setting to make. Oh, it's jumped up again. Oh, lost you. To make his stands pull their claws out to attack for something that isn't true. Yes, Linda, it is. People who watch me know what I'm about, you know. Please read the comments before deleting them. Some are questions that Jan can answer. It's true. Oh my God, does your shirt say groove is in the art? Yeah, groove is in the art. That's one of my shirts because I'm an artist. So I love that song. Yeah. So yeah, I've got my t-shirt with groove is in the art on it. And there it says artist. Hashtag artist. Because that's what I am. Faith. Yeah. Listen, kids, everyone is going to take it differently, but being an adult and having different options is okay. Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean by that, Faith? Because I saw you siding with Nosy earlier, so I thought you thought I'd gone over the top the same as Nosy, and I wanted to know why. Why have I gone over the top? Oh, apparently someone's actually put Peter needs a restraining order. Really? Really? Come on. Having different opinions is that. Oh, yes. Oh, did you mean different opinions, Faith? I agree with you. Absolutely. Yeah, can we all, if we do believe in the power of prayer, which I do, can we all say a prayer for oh shit, I've forgotten your name now. It's useless. Julie, was it Julia? Can you all please, because I believe in that. You know, I tell you, I've got a tree out here, and a nice big tree, and there's like a little break in the tree, and there's these two twigs that stick up from the tree, and they're in the sign of a cross. And when my babies were ill, I used to just pray and just stare at the cross. So if you do believe in it, if you believe in the power, I know not everybody does. But if you do, would you mind saying a prayer for everyone that's in pain, everyone that's hurting, especially Julia that was here just now, please? What are you taking away from this experience, if anything? Have you learned through this experience? Nothing. What I've taken away from it is that some people use other people to attack people. A lot of people in that sentence, wasn't there? What I've learned is that somebody as big as PeterMonn can paint a narrative about somebody that he knows nothing about. Somebody who he doesn't know what my life's like. I have put my life out there actually, and if you want to see what my life is really like, look at my vlogs. Go back to my old vlogs. You'll see me visiting my daughter in hospital. You'll see how bad I was mentally. You know? So have I learned anything? What, as in I've been a bad girl. I shouldn't have done funny videos. I shouldn't have used my art skills to produce an image that he would find offensive or other people would be offensive. Do I feel bad about it? Do I regret it? No, I don't. Not really. It's irrelevant, you know. It's like he had the opportunity to tell me. He didn't have to blow it all over Twitter to tell me. He could have come into my DMs, and in actual fact, years ago, he came in my DMs. Let's see if I can find them. And he could have come in there and he could have said, enough. Even if he'd have put that, enough, I would have said, what do you mean? And he would have said, oh, enough. You know, you're really beginning to annoy me with these videos. And I would have said, all right, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll stop doing them. But he didn't do that, guys. What he did was go on Twitter and blast me. And Kane, yeah, can you get me my wine? A bottle of wine and a glass. I'm thirsty. So what he did was he blasted me on there, called me someone who was accused me, told me point blank and told all his followers that I was harassing him and his family and just let them loose on me. So what I've learned is he's actually not a very nice man. That's what I've learned. And even though I tried to answer, I can ignore everybody else. It doesn't matter. They're all like followers of him. I can ignore that. But I can't ignore the fact that he had the opportunity to talk to me. He had the opportunity to tell me to stop doing it, and he didn't do it. So what I've learned is he's just not a very nice man. What will I do about it? I don't know yet, guys. That's the truth. I don't know. So, okay. PeterMonn, 2017, so 2 years ago. Just to prove to you, I ain't no liar. Okay. There. Can you see? PeterMonn. So you know I'm not lying. So you know he could have come into my DMs and he could have spoken to me. No, the other bottle, darling. There's another bottle there. Unless I brought it in, have I? Oh, I've got it here. Can you get me a glass? Kane? Sorry, guys. I'm thirsty. Right, so that proves to you, okay? He could have come in there. Now, this is dated 29th of the 10th, 2017. So I put, hi, beast. This was when I was a fan of his. Thanks, babe. You going to bed? All right, I'll see you in a bit. So I put, hi, beast. Have just watched your last vid and loved it as usual. Would you mind if I did magazine reviews too? That's it, because I started thinking about doing magazine reviews. So I put, right, would you mind if I do magazine reviews too? I currently do TV reviews and you totally inspire me. And a kiss, which he did. I used to like when he did the magazine reviews. So he put, oh no, oh my God, no, not at all. Have fun with it. So then I sent it, I did one, and I said, my first one, and it says magazine review inspired by PeterMonn. So I put, I just did my first magazine review, gave you a shout out too. What do you think of it? Okay. And I've shown him a picture of it. Okay. And he's put 4 blue hearts. So then I sent him another one. And then I said, please check out my car vlog. Would love your opinion. Okay, so there we go again. Okay, and he's sent me all those kisses. And that's it. That's it. And that was on the 10th. I thought I'd done another one. Maybe, I don't know. I remember once going into his YouNow. Oh, it'd be on YouNow then, wouldn't it? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Why, you know, as one human being to another, I had the respect to say to him, look, I'm thinking of doing magazine reviews. Would you mind? He said, no, that's fine, blah, blah, blah. I then showed him the video. Would you mind watching it? Blah, blah, blah. That's it. I didn't say to him, do you mind if I do a parody one of you? Because after that, that's 2 years ago. After that, I'd gone off him a bit. Because I thought, and there was something else that I went off him about. He was doing YouNow, and I used to go in there. And one night I was in there, and I thought, can't remember what I said. Oh, I tried to speak to him, that was it. And he kept ignoring me. And I just said, I can't remember what I said. I said something like, oh, God, I've got my invisibility cloak on today. And some of his wolfpackers came after me and said, oh, how desperate are you? Blah, blah, blah. And they were all like, ah, look at her, keeping on because Peter hasn't spoken to her, something like that. So I thought, Jesus, I was only sort of saying, because I honestly thought that he hadn't seen me, what I'd written. And it was just something to do with the conversation. It wasn't anything much, can't remember what it was. So, and I just thought, why are these people so mean? So I sent him a DM, and I thought it was on there, but it's not. I sent him a DM and I said, look, you need to know actually that I came into your DM very upset last night just to get away from the fact that my daughter's in hospital, blah, blah, blah. And I just wanted some light relief. I said, and I've come into this YouNow, and your fans have been really rude to me. And he apologized. He said, oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't realize, and blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, don't know why I'm talking about that, but that's a fact. Oh yeah, I was answering what I've taken away from this experience. What I've taken away from this experience is PeterMonn is not who I thought he is. John here, maybe Peter thought he came to her through DM and asked her to stop. Then she would have made a video on him and asking her to stop and so on. No, because I'm not like that, Bobby. I'm not like that. You know, the problem is there's too many people that assume things, you know. And when he puts it out in his videos, it's fair game for criticism. Yes, I believe that as well. When he does a video, it's like if I got big and people started doing videos about me, I'd expect it. I would expect it, guys. And it's like if I put that's why I wouldn't put my family on there. Because I'd expect it. There's always hurtful people on there. New subscriber. Oh, thank you. God bless you. That means a lot. Hi, Vanessa. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, I am relaxed. I've just seen you unfairly delete a few times. So just pointing it out. Okay. Do you go live often? Every week, every Sunday. I'd like to see more and more interact with the Peter fans. I subbed today. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Guess I should thank Peter. Oh, thank you. Do you know, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I know that. I'm as mad as a March hare, but I'm not a nasty person. I'm a bit like Marmite. Either you love me or you hate me. Do you get Marmite in America? We do over here. Mama, what am I clueless on then? Please ask me, Jan, to enlighten me. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Julia. Yes, it was Julia. God bless you. Don't usually talk about my health. You'll talk about real world suffering and your daughter's just hit so close to home tonight. It's the truth, Julia. And I never talk about it because I can't talk about it without crying. But, yeah. I nearly lost my granddaughter. I don't want to go there. But yeah, so when I say about praying, I mean it. I'm not messing around. I was one of the people who said, do the PeterMonn videos. Don't worry, Dre. I personally never thought they were, lost you. They were mean-spirited. I never thought it would get this bad. It's life, isn't it, darling? If you haven't watched Jane's reviews and you don't know her at all, you don't understand her humour, you only know one side. That's true. Yes, please use the judgment we laid out for each other. No swearing, personal attacks or rude behaviour. As long as you understand why he feels the way he does. Of course he does. I'm not a simpleton. Of course I understand why he feels he does, why he feels that way. But I also don't understand why he didn't come to me. That's what I would do. If somebody was making piles of videos on me, I would firstly go and speak to them directly. I'd say, listen, those videos, enough already. You know, I'm getting hurt about this. That's what I'd say. I wouldn't blast it. If I was his size, and I mean size as in the size of the channel, I wouldn't go and blast him and say, oh, you've been picking on my family and you've been saying this and you've been saying that. Because my followers don't act like that. My followers are not nasty. That's the difference. Because they're just nice people. My followers are nice people. And they look out for me. But they also know I can look after myself as well. But they get me. They understand me. After today, will you continue to make videos about him? He said in his live stream that he does not want you to make videos. No, I won't bother. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say that for sure, Sabrina. And I'll tell you why. Because he's actually hurt me by accusing me of something. That's actually hurt me. So maybe I will. Maybe I will. I can't say hand on heart that I won't. But I might not. You know, he's sort of taken the humour out of it a bit, and maybe I won't. But I can't say that for sure, if I'm totally honest. I mainly wish if he was so bothered he could have come to you privately. Exactly. Thank you, Dre. Sabrina Shizzle, I've already said no. That's the most British thing to do. Kane, give me wine. Mum's got Twitter beef. Give me the wine, for God's sake. Fair enough, but Miss Jenny's not speaking on his reviews. She's speaking on his personal life. Okay, with very deep-rooted issues in his home life. Okay, I'm speaking about what he does. I'm speaking about him vlogging. I'm doing reviews on his reviews channel, which I think is a joke. I'm not talking. If he puts his life out there like he does, of course, I can, I'm allowed to speak about that. I'm a review channel. Why can I not review his channel? Because that's all I'm doing. I'm reviewing his channel. It doesn't have to be seen as a personal slur. It's not a personal slur. I mean, obviously, if I'm talking about the man, I'm going to talk about the way he looks, the way he walks, the way he does. What else am I going to say? But it's not said in hatred. It's all said tongue in cheek and laughing and in a humorous way. If he doesn't see it as humorous, and if his fans don't see it as humorous, that's them, isn't it? Isn't that how they? I can't dictate to them how they see things. All I can say is how I do it. It's like saying to, there's certain comedians that I can't watch because I find them so upsetting. I just think they're too near the knuckle. But then there's this argument about, well, over here I've heard comedians say, well, comedians can say anything. You can joke about anything. Look at Ricky Gervais. He jokes about kids with cancer. He jokes about really painful things. The same as Jimmy Carr. I don't know about American comedians, but it's like comedy, as I said a little earlier, comedy is very subjective. Not everybody is going to like what you do. And, you could say that, well, you're just picking on him. You're picking on one person. And I've explained why. It's because I know him. I felt as if I knew him because I was a friend. I wasn't a friend of his. I was a fan of his. I'd watched him for a long time, guys. Of course I'm going to speak about his personal life because that's what he shows, with very deep-rooted issues. What deep-rooted issues? I don't know what his deep-rooted issues are. All I know is that he goes on and on about his mother's passing. He goes on about his childhood. He goes on about sobriety, which I know nothing about. He goes on about, what else does he go on about? His good-looking Venezuelan husband. That's it. I don't know you. You seem like a fair woman. I just wish you would DM him and get all the personal stuff straight. I think by putting out that tweet that I did, that he poo-pooed and allowed his followers to then attack me for. His followers was saying, that I wasn't being genuine with it. No, I don't work like that, I'm a genuine person, and he should have come into me at that point when I sent that olive leaf out to him. Is it olive leaf? Don't know. Anyway, when I sent that out to him, he should have come into my DMs then and said, look, let's not say anything else, on the feed. Let's sort this out between us. That's what he should have done. As somebody with that big a following, he should have done that, because I'd already put my cards on the table and told him I was willing to stop. And I said he needs to rein in his wolf pack. I explained that I was a fan and that I didn't like the fact that he was saying that I was harassing him and his loved ones, because that was untrue. So, to be honest, I think he should have come to me. Oh, thank you, Varna. That's lovely. Can you please clarify what exactly you meant by saying Peter watches videos of kids in your video about the Starbucks? Oh, right. What I meant by that is, my granddaughter, I've got a 9-year-old granddaughter. Oh no, she's 10. I've got a 10-year-old granddaughter. Drives me nuts. She does this thing, like all the time. It's just that, you know, it's to show that she's sad. It's something that all the kids do. So it's like, she just do it all the time. So when he did it in a video, I thought, how the hell does he know that young kids do that? That didn't make sense to me, because if I didn't have a grandchild, I wouldn't have known that kids do that nowadays. They go, yeah. I wouldn't have known that kids did that. Would you? So I thought, how does he know that? That's what I was implying. I just thought it was odd that he should know it. I don't want to make you cry. You're so strong. My baby niece just woke up. I'm still here, but got to make her bottle. Oh, hope you come and join us again next week, Julia. Yeah, what people should realise, is when my guys come here, there's not that many of us, but we like to have a laugh. And before they put the ban on before I got monetized, I used to put music on and be all singing and dancing and just having fun. And you know, my subscribers enjoyed that, but we can't do that anymore. So I don't like being serious on here. So are you a comedian? Yes, I am. I never heard of you before today. Just wondering. Yeah, I'm a comedian. I'm not a professional comedian, but I'm a comedian. I've been many things, but I haven't been a professional comedian. Jan wouldn't need to contact him for that, since she is editing it and using it for the purpose of parody. She isn't under any legal obligation. Yes, thank you. Did he talk to her tonight? Is this how this all started? Yes. Yes, he did. He blasted me on Twitter. I can smell burning. Maybe I'll go up in flames tonight, guys. I'll be sat here. Oh. It's difficult to communicate on Twitter. It is. It is. Jan, this is set up because he needs a scandal. Do you think so? Couldn't he have picked on someone else? He won't shut up about high school. That's it. That's the other thing he goes on about. Bloody high school. Please, we all went. Do you still follow him, Mama Beth? Yeah, they are. Twitter conversations are a lot of times hard to interpret. I know. Wow, I'm getting lots of abuse on your Twitter DMs. Just block them all, right? They won't come to me. I got a few, but I just don't bother even looking at them. I just don't bother, guys. What's the point? What is the point of it all? That's what I say. I don't. If he wanted a scandal, why would he pick me? Take some accountability. What's that? Oh, I've lost it now. Where is she? Take some accountability. You're not innocent in this situation. Stop playing the victim card. Am I? How am I playing the victim card? Who said that? Sleepless Boo. How am I playing the victim card? Tell me. I'm interested. Knock on wood. Thank goodness it has died. Yeah. I know JK was not his fault, but the beef with Paige and this year, with Jan. It's suspicious. Do you know, it's funny you should say that because it was this time of year, wasn't it? It was this time of year that he did it with the others. This should have been handled privately. Yes, it should have been. I think he needs therapy. I find it hard to watch a 58-year-old, is he 58? 58-year-old man cry about high school and make the stories worse and worse. By the way, I agree with you. I agree wholeheartedly. Now, where's this one that says, who was it? Sleepless Boo, come back to me. I need to take some accountability because I'm not innocent. Okay. I don't know how I'm not innocent. Oh, I've taken accountability. I am what I am. I am my own special creation. And I can't sing. You told me he came for you on Twitter. He did come for me on Twitter. That's not a lie. How am I playing a victim? He did. I'm not lying. He sent the wolf pack after me. They were gnashing at my feet. Just as well I couldn't care less. People don't believe me. My pals believe me because they know. It's not that important, guys. It's not that deep. Oh, that reminds me. I've got a design called It's Not That Deep. Let's stick that back on now. I might as well blooming advertise myself. 47.58, same difference. I like that. Both Jan and Peter are at fault here. However, this all started because of a public conversation that should have been handled privately. I doubt it will happen, but both parties should apologise. Hang on a minute, Ollie. Whose side are you on? What have I got to apologise for? I wrote him a blooming long tweet saying that I was quite happy to stop doing it if he was like upset. Oh dear. Oh God, I need a new chair. I keep shrinking. I had Beyonce's beehive after me years ago. Are they called that? Are they called beehive? Isn't it interesting? The only people he attacked were you and Petty Page, 2 women of colour. Oh, I didn't even realise that. Yeah, and we're both Brits. Hey, what do you reckon? I'm not apologising. I wrote a whole blooming thing on there for him. All he had to say was, yeah, all right, Jan. He didn't. I've been threatened with cease and desists. What have I got to cease and desist for? What, being an artist? No. That's me. Get over it. He talked about Karina Kaboom every day. Oh my God, I know. I used to watch him then. Oh, Lordy, Miss Claudie. Did he go on about her? I didn't even know who she was. It's a pity he's not at home. The 3 a.m. car chats and tears would be wild tonight. I know. Can you believe it? Oh, Danish. Thank you so much. I will have a cup of tea on you, darling. Thank you so much. Cheers, my dears. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I remember the Karina days. Oh my God. Oh yeah, and the blue nail polish. Oh dear. I had some blue nail varnish on me. Do you know what? Oh, you don't have Boots over there, do you? Well, we have a Boots over there. And I bought this little pack of nail varnishes, 12 mini nail varnishes. And my granddaughter, for my granddaughter's birthday, but somebody else had bought them for her. So I thought, oh, I'll have them. I painted my nails last night with blue and, oh, I've forgotten the other colour. I've never had nail varnish like it. It literally, after a couple of hours, started curling up. It was rubbish. Rubbish, guys. And then I could peel it. I actually managed to peel it, going back like that. A whole piece of nail varnish. It's crap. Oh, thank you, sir, for you are, sweetie. Thank you. Oh, that's really kind of you. If Peter were to come for you irrationally, then I would totally back you up. However, you can kind of see where his criticism stems from. Yes, I can see where it stems from. And I hold my hands up. I hold my hands up to that. But the way he's conducted himself tonight, I feel that I don't need to apologise, because I tried to give him the olive branch. How many times I'm going to say olive branch? I tried to give him the olive branch and say to him, if you really don't want me to do it, I will stop doing it, Peter. He didn't take it. Instead, he kept feeding the dogs by saying that I was harassing him and attacking his family. No, don't do that. That's not kind. It's not true. So no, I don't think. Anyway, we can agree to differ. Have I ever thought about how he feels? Yes, I have actually, and I thought, in all seriousness, I thought if he didn't like it, then he would come and tell me. That's what I thought, because if someone was doing that to me, making a lot of videos about me, I would possibly go to them and say something if I didn't like it. But you know, I've never been really nasty about him. It's always been in jest. It's always been funny. That's what parodies are all about. Oh, sir, that's really sweet of you. I really appreciate that. You know, I'll always support you, Jan. I feel you have more to offer, and I only want the best for you. Thank you, darling. Right now, I feel that means showing you are the bigger person and apologising for the part you played. What, publicly? Yeah, but you still, in turn, did not apologise. Why should I apologise? Why should I apologise? I don't get that. Has he apologised to Karina Kaboom? I mean, some of the things that he said about people, Jesus. All the videos he's made about people and called them out all the time. And he hasn't done it in a jokey way or anything like that. He's been serious. So, no. I agree, yeah, free speech, and he started the drama to try to make vacation money. Yeah, do you think that's what it is? Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I honestly thought, as somebody said to me the other day, it's really peculiar, kind of ironic, that somebody said to me, did I really like him? Because they thought, because I always, as she put it, your videos, you seem to like him because your videos are, you're sort of being funny in them. So I'm not sure whether you like him or not. And, you know, I said to her, I don't dislike him and I don't loathe, because she said, oh, I loathe him. And I said to her, well, I don't dislike him or loathe him. I just find him a comical person. And I'm just kind of perplexed as to how he's got to be so big, really. That's the bottom line. Yeah. Yeah, I have already. apologised for what I felt needed to be said. Yeah, he is a baby. I agree, he is. But hey, if I do any more videos on him, I don't know whether I'll. Don't know if I can be bothered, really. I'll see how I feel. If he does something really stupid, then maybe I will. Yeah, he needs to apologise to me, absolutely. Yeah, I don't see him apologising. But then I wonder, I think, you know, with a lot of these YouTubers, and I think he's included in this, I think a lot of people aren't really genuine. So if I apologise for something, I apologise from the bottom of my heart and because I mean it. I wouldn't do it for views or for clout or anything because I'm not that kind of person. And I think a lot of YouTubers aren't capable of doing that. But I do feel, you know, a lot of the people that I like and that I watch, and there's people in here like Mama Beth, you know, she lives in a completely different world to me. But I can see that she's a wonderful woman and I just think she's lovely. And sometimes I'll go into a live and, you know, they're all arguing and she's had her struggles with other YouTubers and haters and things like that. But I just see her. I see her as the person and I like her as the person. That's important to me, you know, to be genuine. And I think that's one of the things that made me back off away from him because he wasn't genuine. You know, I realised he wasn't genuine. And the person that I saw that night in the now, in the dungeon, as I call it, wasn't a very nice person. And it's like I went, no, I just didn't like it. And I never see that in Mama Beth's streams, even though, you know, she can throw in the odd swear word. Jesus, sometimes I'm like, but I see the soul, you know. I'm a very spiritual person and I see the soul. And, you know, there's some things, like there was one video she put up because her life is so completely different to mine. And she had a fur coat and a gun. And I was like, and I said to her, oh my God, you come through it. You live a completely different life to me, you know, but I find it fascinating. And the point I'm trying to make is I like genuine people, you know, and that's the same, you know, in the real world or online. And if they're not genuine, then I don't have time for them. And that's what happened with Don Monn. And that's what I feel about these wolf packers. They don't know who I am. They don't know what makes me tick. You know, they know nothing about me, but they're prepared to come on there and say really hurtful things. If I was that minded, you know, I could be really hurt by some of the things they say, but I'm not going to let that hurt me. You know, nothing can hurt me more than I've been hurt in the past 5 years. Take it from me. Take it from me. Nothing anyone can do to me, especially not online, could hurt me the way I've been hurt the last 5 years, where I've nearly lost two, my daughter and my granddaughter to cancer. So nothing can hurt me. So I'm going to go, guys. That's all right. No, I didn't lose them. I said I've nearly lost them. I nearly lost them. That's what makes me part of who I am today, guys. And that's what makes me want to come in here all singing and dancing and being myself and having a laugh. And if Monn doesn't want to be a part of my repertoire, then okay, get on with it. But, you know, and that's why it seemed, you know, they don't bother me, guys. Don't worry about it. Anyway, hopefully we'll come back next week. Guys, I love you to pieces. Linda, Mama Beth, Ollie, Danish, Rye, Raphael, love you to pieces. Thank you. I said Rye, didn't I? Thank you so much. I swear from the bottom of my heart, and I don't bullshit. I swear to God, I don't. I thank you so much for coming in here, showing me that I mean something to you. Because I let you into another secret. I don't mean that much to a lot of people. So to have people come in here to make me feel something, it means the world to me. Okay, gonna go. All right. Don't like being sentimental. Can't be sentimental online. Take care of yourselves out there. It's a rotten, stinking old world. And don't worry about me, guys. I can look after myself. Okay. I'm a tough old bird. I really am, but I really do appreciate you and I love you to pieces. And I will never forget you for coming in here and looking out for me. I swear to God. Thank you.